Bitcoin has retested, okay? It's come back down. Panic mode. What is going to happen with the Bitcoin price? Let's jump into it. Good morning to you guys. Good morning to the Otter Gang. Much love. Hope you're doing well. Let's get into it. Great stream yesterday. Thank you guys for being here. Alexo Crypto, we get live every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 2 hours, hopefully bringing you guys as much alpha as possible. Before I get into the Bitcoin price, join us in the free Discord. Link is in the description below. I mean, we've been crushing it. I mean, we got the trade setups. Kyle's trade set up, my trade set up the other day. Brewberry's perfect levels. Oh my God, you guys have been absolutely crushing it. Come over and hang out with us in the Discord. And, you know, we have some good conversations. I also warn people about this pullback, okay? I'm still expecting a retrace, then continuation across the board on most assets. And that was all the way back at 9 p.m. yesterday. So, you know what? We're having a good time. We're making money. Why not be part of the gang? As long as you aren't a douchebag. Okay, let's jump into it and continue our analysis here on Bitcoin and what we can expect for today, tomorrow, and the future, and how we can position ourselves to make some money. Okay, now you can see that we did get that massive sell-off here in the short term. If we want to go into the 1 hour, we can see we came up aggressively overnight on Sunday. We pushed up, put in a bit of a bearish divergence here where we came down, and we have continued to come down. So the first thing I would do is I would definitely mark at this downwards trend line. Okay, just making sure that we're prepared. We're looking for a bounce and continuation. Now, falling back within this area would not be surprising to me. Okay, I know we all want this pump to happen, massive pump, and we all are very, very aware that right here is our halving day. Okay, so halving is coming, but I wouldn't be surprised if we either retest and bounce, or if we come back in here and consolidate before the actual move. This can be a big fake out, so we need to be prepared nonetheless. However, you can see that we are making some sort of pattern coming up this way and a channel this way. So why wouldn't we just continue maybe channeling through here? We'll have to wait and find out. There's many things to look at. So we want to prepare ourselves as best as possible for today and hopefully be able to get ourselves in a position where we can benefit from the price action. Okay, today is going to be a good day in my opinion because we do not have 1,000 things going on. Okay, tomorrow, however, we do have core inflation, inflation rate, and our FOMC minutes. So it's going to be a doozy, an absolute doozy. Okay, so we need to be on our toes tomorrow. However, leading up into it, we could see a little less volatility, so we need to be aware of that as well. So let's do a top-down analysis on Bitcoin just to see where we're at and what we are expecting. Okay, so you can see we have this beautiful new high putting in here. So anytime I see something like this, I'm expecting something like this, right? That continuation. So I'm expecting higher highs and higher lows to the upside. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of a whole bunch of things on my chart just so that it is clean for us, that we can definitely prepare ourselves the best as possible. Okay, so one thing I want to do is first we're going to pull a fib. We're going to go from swing low to swing high, and we're going to see where's our golden pocket, right? And then we're just going to put this on our chart so that we're prepared that this is our GP, okay? Green buy box, okay? Just so that we're aware that that's our typical bounce level, okay? I'm not saying we're coming back down within here, just so that we're aware of that. Now we want to analyze what market cipher is telling us. Now we're very happy about the 3-day here. So let's pull this up, look at the 3-day. And we can see that the 3-day has confirmed its green dot, okay? This is beautiful. VWAP crossover to the upside. Ooh-wee. Okay, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so nice continuation on the 3-day, looking for that beautiful, yeah, because this is even looking, sorry, I got a little sidetracked. This is even looking like it's going to be a hammer candle, and that's just continuation to the upside, okay? And that's on our 3-day time frame here. Going over to our 2-day, what do we see? VWAP crossover continuation to the upside, and the momentum waves seem to be pushing up alongside our money flow. So this is looking good in my opinion. So we want to be patient and let price come to us, or we can look for that continuation. A little bit of a blow off top here on the 2-day, so it does change that narrative, right? Depending on the time frame, the higher the time frame, the stronger the time frame. So we need to be aware that these are going to have a little bit more pull than when we get into like the 12 and the 4 hour. Okay, so looking at this, we made the new high. We've continued up. The VWAP is cooling off. Okay, so this is a good sign. As long as the VWAP on the daily holds above the 0 line, or maybe just like a little dip down, right? You can see on this move up here, right? You get a little dip down. However, it still manages to continue to push, okay? So we can look for something like that. But you can definitely see across the board that we are getting this kind of wedge pattern, even on the market cipher, right? You can see that wedge pattern throughout our momentum waves. So we are looking for a breakout. We want to be on the right side of the breakout. So how do we position ourselves? Well, we get into good short-term trades and we let them run into the breakouts, and hopefully we can hold on to them long enough so that we can benefit from that big move. Okay. Going into the 12-hour, you can see we're a bit overcooked. Okay. We're a bit overcooked where we are coming up, cooling down. We could be bouncing from that golden pocket. However, you can see a very, very nice new trend line coming in right along the bottom of here. So why wouldn't we go back and visit that? Okay, so that's something else to be aware of. Okay, money flow is still green. VWAP has cooled off here on the 12-hour, so we can look for a possible continuation. To me, there's still room in this momentum wave where if we get something like this, we can expect this to keep climbing, okay? That would be pretty sweet, okay? Looking at that. And you can see this happens quite often where VWAP pushes up, resets, pushes up, right? And all the way up, you're continuing to just bounce above these lines, and the VWAP's continuing to just push you. Okay, so look at previous evidence to make sure that you are back checking it so that you can understand how this looks in previous runs. Go back and look throughout price action, and that will definitely help you be more profitable and just understand how the actual indicator works, because obviously it's the best. So you got to make sure you know it, right? You got to know it. So continuation up here is quite possible. Let's go over to the 6-hour. See, now this is where I get a little bit concerned, because the 6-hour and I believe the 4-hour, yeah, everything's a bit overextended. Okay, I don't want to say overbought, but overextended. And we want to see the VWAP start posturing to the upside. You can see how it's getting down to our negative 10 line here. This is a good bounce area. And as you can see, you get those bounces and you get those aggressive moves to the upside. You can see very much so what happened over here. So that's something to anticipate. Okay, we're anticipating that. Now, the 4-hour, same kind of thing, very overcooked on your momentum waves, but the VWAP here is suggesting a little bit of flattening, which is actually a really good sign. So as the VWAP flattens, let's say in the next 4, 8, 12 hours, so by the end of the day, we could be looking for a possible move up. Maybe we go flat this morning and then we pop off later on. That's something to look for an indication of, okay? But money flow is steadily climbing, which is good, This is a good sign here. So money flow is coming in. This is just a perfect little retest, in my opinion. Okay, so we've kind of narrowed it down. Now we want to see, okay, that's on the table. This is on the table. These two lines are on the table. So this looks like a big retest, right? So how can we get into trading this, right? How do we benefit from trading this? So let's go into the 2-hour. The 2-hour, yep, we're getting the mini trigger wave. So when we're up oscillating above here, I call this a trigger wave too, because we dip down below the 0 line really quickly, just below the 0 line. And then we pop back up and we continue our money flow to the upside. Okay, this happens here, right? Look at that. Beautiful move here. Whoop. Okay, so we could be looking for such a thing as well. Okay, let's go into the 1-hour. Let's pull a fib from swing low to swing high. Same thing, swing low to swing high. Okay, you can see golden pocket 786 bounce level. So this is still very, we had this marked out on our chart yesterday as a key area for a bounce. Perfect 786 bounce, okay? Perfect 786 bounce. So what I will be looking for today is a breakout confirmation, getting above this trend line, breaking out here, or swing failure pattern, bullish divergence, and continuation to the upside. I'm favoring longs. I'm not really looking to short. If you want to short, I think Trader Geo's in a short. Go over and short it with Trader Geo, man. The guy's awesome, man. So yeah, That's awesome. So looking at this for this continuation, swing failure pattern, continuation to the upside. Right now, no trade zone. Okay, no trade zone. Be patient. Let price come to you. Let's see what levels we have on our chart so that we can build confluence. Okay, so we always have our levels, and look at that. We're bouncing off key support here. Okay, so that 70,370 is going to be a key level. And then we have a little bit of resistance below us. So we're going to look for this to hold, and we're going to look for this to be resistance and break, okay? We want to break it. We do have support down below us that we could visit if we so dare, okay? If we so dare. Zooming out here, we have this trend line. Yep, okay. It shows you how important it is to draw good trend lines. Can deviate from where your price is. Okay, so we have all these levels here. We're isolating price. We're looking for price to have a reaction. So swing failure pattern down below, push to the upside, breaking this downwards trend line, continuation upwards. Okay, the trend is your friend to the end. Let's see it break, and let's see that continuation upwards together. I will be in the Discord letting you guys know if I enter and where I'm looking to enter, and hopefully get you guys a good trade setup. Going over to the volatility index, okay, go over to volatility, isolate the biggest movers right now. We got Altcoin moving like a mofro. We got Cordell, Ordi, Pendle. Okay, all these things are moving today. Be very cautious. I took a long trade on Altcoin. Yesterday on Trading Wars, because look at Altcoin. Altcoin's flying, okay? Altcoin is absolutely flying. You might be a little bit late to the show. You can see consolidation, not really continuation, right? So for me, Altcoin is a no trade where I'm expecting something like that. You know what I mean? Before heading upwards and onwards. However, congratulations to those who took the ADA trade with Kyle. Nice, beautiful breakout trade here. We didn't get up to where we wanted to. Adjusted the stop loss. That's okay. ADA is still overdue for a breakout, okay? In my opinion, we have come to this very key level of resistance. We want to see it get above and continuation upwards. Okay, Ethereum has been leading the way. We had our buy level. Look down below here. Whew, jeez. If you watch our live streams, you get these levels for free, guys. So there you go. We got our buy level here on Ethereum coming back down, retesting, looking for that continuation to the upside. Okay, Matic, same kind of thing. It does look like a little bit more of a breakout for Matic. As you can see, it's gotten above, retested, and it continues to push. So let's see if we get a pushback today. It'll be interesting to watch the rotation from Bitcoin into altcoins. And nonetheless, we will share these charts with you guys so that you guys can trade alongside with us. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Otter Gang. Much love to every single one of you, and I will see you guys later. Peace.